Imagine waking up in a world where your AI assistant knows exactly what you need before you say a word. Your doctor is an algorithm, your office is in the metaverse, and your coworker is a humanoid robot. Sounds like science fiction, right? Not anymore. These once impossible ideas are rapidly becoming reality, and they're reshaping everything we know about work, health, communication, and even what it means to be human. We're not just living in an age of innovation, we're living at the tipping point of a technological revolution. From artificial intelligence that can think, to brain-computer interfaces that let us control machines with our thoughts, the future is unfolding faster than most people realize, and if you're not paying attention, you'll miss the biggest shift in human history since the Industrial Revolution. In this video, we're diving deep into the top 20 technology trends that will define the future by 2030, trends that are not only transforming industries but rewriting the rules of society. These aren't just upgrades to existing tech, they're paradigm shifts. Some will blow your mind, others may scare you a little, but all of them are real and closer than you think. So buckle up, because the next 10 years are going to be unlike anything the world has ever seen. Let's take a look at the innovations that are building the future right now. The first major shift defining our future is artificial general intelligence, AGI. AI that doesn't just perform tasks, but can actually think, reason, and learn like a human. While today's AI tools like ChatGPT or Midjourney are powerful, AGI will take things a step further by understanding context, adapting on its own, and solving complex problems without being programmed for each specific task. Experts believe we could see early forms of AGI emerge by the end of this decade, and when we do, it will impact every industry on Earth. Closely tied to this is the explosion of physical AI and humanoid robots. Companies like Tesla with Optimus, Figure AI with its Figure 01, and Nvidia with GR00T and its World Foundation models are racing to build robots that can walk, see, hear, and work just like people. These aren't clunky machines from sci-fi films, they're agile, teachable, and integrated with advanced AI systems. In the next few years, we'll see these robots working in factories, hospitals, warehouses, and even homes. Then comes one of the most disruptive trends of all, AI agents and autonomous workforces. Think of these as your personal digital employees, software agents that can manage your calendar, analyze data, write reports, respond to emails, and even make decisions on your behalf. Tools like AutoGPT, Devon AI, and enterprise-level agents are already proving this isn't a fantasy. Soon, every business and individual could have AI agents working 24/7, automating entire workflows and changing how we think about productivity. And it doesn't stop there. Quantum computing is finally moving out of theory and into reality. Unlike traditional computers, quantum computers use quantum bits, or qubits, which can process vast amounts of information simultaneously. This means problems in medicine, energy, and cryptography that used to take years to solve could be cracked in seconds. Companies like IBM, Google, and startups like Rigetti and IonQ are racing toward what's called quantum advantage, a breakthrough that will redefine computing forever. Imagine controlling a computer or robotic arm using just your thoughts. That's the promise of brain-computer interfaces, BCIs, a technology being rapidly advanced by companies like Neuralink and Synchron. These devices create a direct communication channel between your brain and machines, potentially allowing people with paralysis to regain mobility, or even enabling fully immersive virtual reality experiences powered by thought alone. By 2030, BCIs could become as common as smartphones, fundamentally changing how we interact with technology and each other. Meanwhile, biology is being hacked at the genetic level. CRISPR and gene editing 2.0 are no longer just about curing rare diseases. They're opening the door to personalized medicine, disease prevention before symptoms even appear, and even extending human lifespan. Scientists can now precisely edit DNA with high accuracy, and new tools like CRISPR-Cas12 and base editing are making gene therapy safer and more accessible. We're stepping into an era where genetic modification may become as routine as taking a vaccine. In the world of cities and industries, digital twins are quietly transforming how we build, operate, and innovate. A digital twin is a virtual replica of a physical system, whether that's a hospital, a factory, or even an entire city. These models can simulate real-world conditions in real time, allowing for predictive maintenance, energy efficiency, and smarter urban planning. With AI integration, digital twins are becoming the brain behind smart infrastructure, and soon they'll be powering the cities we live in. And don't overlook the revolution in hyper-personalized AI healthcare. From AI-powered diagnostics that detect diseases years earlier, to wearable devices that monitor your vitals 24/7, healthcare is shifting from reactive to predictive. AI models trained on millions of data points can now recommend personalized treatment plans, flag anomalies instantly, and reduce medical errors. The result? Longer lives, better outcomes, and a system that works for you, not just around you. One of the most critical tech trends driving our future is next-gen renewable energy. We're finally seeing breakthroughs that make clean energy scalable and more efficient than ever. Solar panels are becoming ultra-thin and 3 times more powerful with materials like perovskite. Wind turbines are now equipped with AI to optimize performance. But the biggest game changer? Fusion energy. After decades of research, we're inching closer to harnessing the power of the sun on Earth, with companies like Helion and Commonwealth Fusion aiming for commercial reactors by the end of this decade. If successful, fusion could provide nearly unlimited clean energy, ending our reliance on fossil fuels once and for all. As our cities evolve, so does the way we move. Flying cars and eVTOL electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft are no longer just a fantasy from sci-fi films. Companies like Joby Aviation, Archer, and even Hyundai are testing air taxis that could turn hour-long commutes into 10-minute flights. With regulatory support and improved battery technology, urban air mobility could become a real, affordable option by 2030, reducing traffic congestion and opening up entirely new ways of designing cities. Right alongside that is Hyperloop and next-gen transportation. Imagine traveling from New York to Washington, D.C. in under 30 minutes inside a magnetic low-pressure tube. That's the promise of Hyperloop, with companies like Virgin Hyperloop leading the charge. Combined with autonomous EVs and AI-powered logistics, the entire transportation system is being reimagined to be faster, cleaner, and smarter. Then there's the Metaverse 2.0, not the clunky cartoonish version we saw in early hype cycles, but an immersive, integrated digital layer over our physical world. With spatial computing, AR glasses, and AI-generated environments, the next phase of the internet will merge our digital and physical lives. From virtual classrooms and remote workspaces to social experiences and digital fashion, the metaverse is set to become a parallel universe where we live, learn, and earn. Meanwhile, the digital economy is evolving just as fast. Decentralized finance, DeFi 2.0, is reinventing how we think about money and trust. Smart contracts, blockchain-based lending, and AI-powered decentralized autonomous organizations, DAOs, are enabling borderless, transparent, and efficient financial systems. Combined with central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, the financial landscape by 2030 could be almost unrecognizable from what we know today. To protect this interconnected world, AI-powered cybersecurity is stepping in. With threats evolving faster than ever, traditional firewalls just don't cut it. Now, AI systems can detect unusual behavior in real time, adapt to new threats instantly, and even fight back autonomously. This is crucial not just for personal safety, but for securing critical infrastructure, healthcare systems, and even elections in the digital age. And finally, we're heading upward, into space. NASA, SpaceX, and new players like Blue Origin and Rocket Lab are accelerating space exploration. By 2030, we may see permanent lunar bases, Mars test missions, and asteroid mining operations. What was once science fiction is now strategic reality. Space is no longer just the final frontier. It's the next battleground for innovation, resources, and human expansion. So, here we are, on the edge of a future that looks more like science fiction than the world we were born into. But this isn't a distant tomorrow. These 20 trends we've just explored are already in motion, shaping industries, rewriting careers, transforming cities, and even redefining what it means to be alive. Think about it. We're entering an age where AI doesn't just assist us, it collaborates with us. Where robots don't just build cars, they walk beside us in hospitals and homes, where diseases are cured before they start and we talk to machines using only our minds, where borders become irrelevant in digital economies, and the sky is no longer the limit because humanity is reaching for the stars. But with all of this opportunity comes responsibility. These technologies aren't just tools, they're choices. They can uplift humanity or divide it depending on how we use them. Will AI empower workers or replace them? Will genetic editing cure disease or lead to inequality? Will space exploration unite nations or create new conflicts? The answer depends on us. The future isn't something that just happens to us, it's something we create, decision by decision, invention by invention. This is your moment to prepare, to adapt, to lead. Whether you're a student, entrepreneur, creator, or just someone curious about where the world is heading, this is your wake-up call. Don't wait for the future to arrive. Be part of the wave that builds it. Learn these tools, follow these trends, think critically, ask better questions, because the people who understand and shape this technology, they won't just live in the future, they'll define it. So what do you do next? Subscribe if you want to stay ahead of the curve. We've got deep dives coming on each of these trends. Drop a comment and tell us which of these technologies excites or scares you the most. And if you found value in this video, share it with someone who needs to see what's coming, because ready or not, the future is now, and it belongs to the bold. But here's the truth. These innovations aren't just about convenience or cool gadgets. They're about redefining what's possible for the human spirit. They are tools for healing, for connecting, for solving global crises. For the first time in history, we have the technology to solve hunger and preventable diseases, reverse climate damage, and explore new worlds. But technology alone won't do it. It needs people, visionaries, builders, questioners who dare to dream and do. Every era has its turning point. For our grandparents, it was the Industrial Revolution. For our parents, it was the rise of the internet. For For us, it's now. What you choose to learn today, what tools you explore, what ideas you pursue, these choices will ripple through decades. Your voice, your skills, and your curiosity matter more than ever before. The difference between those who lead and those who follow won't be intelligence. It will be awareness. So ask yourself, will you watch the world change or help shape what comes next? Because the greatest danger isn't that the future will be too advanced, it's that too many of us will be unprepared for it. This video was just the beginning. The real journey starts when you decide to engage, learn, and take action.